Iraq, June 2004. A rocket-propelled grenade slams into the front of a warrior infantry fighting vehicle. Suddenly, an entire troop is enveloped in the chaos of an enemy ambush. The RPG round strikes inches from the driver's head. He's stunned and bleeding. His commander is incapacitated. Many of the vehicle's occupants are wounded and choked by the rising smoke. Despite his own life-threatening injuries, and with no communication to the rest of the troop, he manages to gain control of the warrior. The blood pouring from his head obscures his vision, but he forces the warrior out of the ambush and into safety, before finally losing the battle to stay conscious. Just a few weeks before, that same driver was at the head of a column of warriors sent to rescue a foot patrol from another enemy ambush. Pounded by enemy fire and repeated RPG strikes, the warrior is hit again and again. Radio comms are down and the vision blocks are smashed. The commander and the gunner are both wounded. Unable to see, unable to communicate, and unsure if the rest of his crew are even alive, he is forced to act alone. He flings open his hatch so he can see his way forward. Now, exposed to enemy fire, he drives his burning, smoke-filled vehicle through the ambush, leading 5 other warriors and their occupants to safety. But he does not stop there. Still under fire, he pulls his wounded crew to safety, returning again and again to the stricken vehicle as it begins to burn. These 2 individual acts of heroism, carried out under intense enemy fire and at extraordinary personal risk, saved the lives of his fellow soldiers and earned Private Johnson BEHARRY the Victoria Cross. The Victoria Cross is the United Kingdom's highest award for valour in the presence of the enemy. Since the end of World War II, just 15 have been presented. Today, the Victoria Cross remains a mark of rare and extraordinary courage, of selflessness and devotion to others. Saturday the 27th of June is Armed Forces Day, a national event that recognises the contribution of the serving and former Armed Forces community. We are therefore honoured to welcome Johnson BEHARRY VC to open Tankfest 2026, riding in one of the warriors he drove in Iraq 22 years ago.
This weekend I'm going to get to drive this vehicle again for the Tankfest. I'm looking forward to it. Why? Because there's a part of me that's still on the battlefield. I'm hoping that starting up the engine, hearing it again, driving it, packing it up and switch it off would give me that closure I'm looking for. If I don't get anything out of it and I could get that closure and I manage to mentally leave the battlefield, achieve something.
How you doing? It's an emotional moment. First time this tank's been driven by Johnson, and he's come out to do this for us today for you. I've got one thing to ask you to do. I need you to officially open Tankfest 2026. Can you do that for us?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to declare Tankfest 2026 open.